Hello guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Ray Frank and I make things that you play with. Hope you enjoy this video and pre-save my new game Into the Night. Link will be in the description so that you can know when it's out. So the purpose of this video today was I had asked you guys to send me questions that you've always wanted to ask me but you've never asked me. So here is me answering all the questions and letting you know when you've shot the shot and letting you know if the shot made it through the basket. So here we go. I don't know why I've said that. The first question is, what drives you as a game developer? I guess I would say passion. Passion really is like the important part of it. I like to see when things in the screen move, when things, that's what keeps me going, even when I have like challenges. And I from what I hear is that game programming is one of the most difficult aspects of programming. I don't know if that's true, but maybe it is. I don't know, but yeah, I even when I was starting out, I remember I was alone and I didn't know much, and basically doing making games on your own with no budget is basically multiplying stupidity times insanity squared to the and square rooting it to foolishness. So yeah. I think it's passion anyway. Maybe I don't know why I'm moving off topic. Let's continue. Oh, this one has a lot of questions. Mbona ulikuwa na blow dry nywele tukiwa shule? I guess it's are you dating? Besides coding, what else do you love doing? If given a chance, which footballer would you want to meet and be friends with? What puts you off the most and what's the craziest thing you've ever done? But out of all questions, I guess number 6, but I'm going to answer all of the questions. So the first one is why I used to blow dry my hair when I was in school. So I'll explain this. I used to have like when my hair is wet after I've come from the shower, I used to look like a dog. So and it was really wet and it absorbed a lot of water. So to get rid of that wetness and I can't stay out in the sun, I used to straighten it because that was the quickest and shortest way. So that's the thing. Are you dating? I guess I would say I'm in between, but maybe that counts as a no. So no. Besides coding, what else do you love doing? Oh, I love doing a lot of things. I love listening to podcasts. I love football. I like rugby. I like basketball. I enjoy a lot of road trips. I enjoy even something as small as going out with people and having something to eat, having something to drink with them. Yeah, that keeps me going. I like doing this kind of videos because they help me take a break from like normal life, and yeah, basically that's what else I love doing. And I love, there's something else I've been loving to do. I like I've been reading this book. I don't know if you can see it, but yeah, basically it's called Future Proof 9 Rules for Humans in the Age of Automation. It's by Kevin Ross. I rarely read books, but this has kept me going, which is quite ironical because my dad publishes books. So yeah, that's the only book I've been reading so far. What was the next question? If given a chance right now, which football player would you want to meet and be friends with? So I don't have a specific one, but I have a few. I would like to beat Messi to know how he can dribble past players without barely any effort. he just gets past them without using any much of skill, any much of like, by skill I don't mean because he's talented, I don't mean like skill, I mean like he doesn't do any fancy things to get past you, he just drives through. And I'd like to meet Ronaldo. He's got a sick car collection. I would like to meet Neymar to know how to have swag in life. I'd like to meet Pogba so that I can try different hairstyles. Yeah, I guess pretty much that's it. What's the next question? What puts me off the most? Okay, so this one I'd say is two things. So people who are entitled, who act entitled, but they're not entitled to something. Yeah, that kind of pisses me off. It puts me off, I'd say. And then the next one is people who don't have an iota or care about anybody but themselves. So yeah, that puts me off, because I believe you should treat everyone right regardless of any other aspect. What's the craziest thing I've ever done? Not much, but I can say maybe I was driving half asleep and I swerved a little bit and a car almost hit me and I almost died. Yeah, maybe that's the most craziest thing. I don't really do much of craziness unless, anyway, I don't know. I can't think of anything right now, but mainly the fact that you were mainly quiet in high school. So what changed, and why were you so quiet back then? I guess the reason why I was quiet back then was because I think it's because I used to have thoughts and I was always afraid of like expressing my thoughts, because I was afraid, oh, what will this one think? What will they say about me? And I tended to care about that a lot. And then people back in high school were very judgmental, so I didn't want to put my thoughts out there. I feared getting cancelled, and yeah, that was like one of the main reasons. And then I was mostly like introverted. I was basically most of the time I was by myself. I had a small circle, so I didn't really talk that much, and most of the time I was thinking about the crazy thoughts that I have in my in my head. Like I was thinking of how can I do this, how can I do that, so I guess also I was also afraid of like the cool kids, because they were, I don't know, I didn't think I was like worthy enough to like talk to them, because I was like, hey, they're so cool and well, I'm not. So I guess maybe that's the reason, because I was like, hey, these guys have chicks, and they have like they have chicks, and they have like the coolest things, and well, I'm just Ray over there. So I guess maybe that's why I was quiet, because and sometimes I didn't really see the need to talk. I just didn't. So yeah, probably one of my favorite questions, but I like it. I like the question. I tend to get it quite a little bit, but yeah. Do I do drugs? No, not really. Maybe if you consider alcohol a drug, I guess maybe. But I don't smoke or do other hard drugs, so yeah, maybe that's. I hope that's answered. What happened to the video for Juja? You left us hanging. So She's talking about the Untold series where I was explaining about things that happened in high school, basically airing out the things that happened because I was so quiet back then and I didn't know how to answer. So that was like my way of answering. And then I talk about other like funny and interesting things. Doesn't have to be like high school. So um yeah, so there was supposed to be, we're still working on it actually. There was supposed to be someone coming on it as a guest narrator. um I'm going to probably give a clue who it is. She used to sit next to me and she wears specs. Yeah, that's a clue for you. Next question. How can I get hair like yours? I don't even. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I feel very motivated to hear that my hair is good. Uh, how can I get hair like yours? Uh, you don't. I don't really do much to my hair. I just wash it like twice a week and give it like I just condition it. That's all I do. I don't do anything special. There's no magic that I use, but I like it. Hey, I'm it. How's life since you started making video games? Oh, it's amazing. Not only because of the money, but it's amazing because of every aspect. I get to make things that you play with. Can you believe it? As in games, things you play with. It's just amazing, and I love it. I love everything about it, except when you have a creative block. Yeah, then I don't like it. Would you sell your game franchise? If the right conditions come and if the right amount is offered, that could change my life. If I move on to a bigger franchise that still deals with gaming, then yes, I would sell. What crack were you on in primary? And how did you get into software development? I guess the one way that I can answer the first one actually. So what she's talking about here is in primary I was on a different level. I think I can say the famous thing is that the old Ray will never be topped like the one in high school. So the one in primary, sorry. So in primary I used to do a lot of crazy things, and somehow I managed to convince the teachers and the faculty that I was insane. And so they took me to see a therapist, and all this time I'm knowing I'm not insane. Even my friends knew I'm not insane. I'm just pretending until, well, the therapist saw through me, and then she was like, yeah. I was like, yeah, I'm not mad, I just do this to avoid homework. So yeah, that's what I wasn't on any crack. Maybe I was on a little bit, but who knows. How did I get into software development? I just read an article where I saw a guy who made a game, and that's how I got into software development. Because I was like, wow, you can do this and you can make something out for yourself. Amazing. Okay, so then the next one is a video. So first of all, let's play it actually first.
Hey, what's good, Ray Tech fans? Ray, what's good? First of all, big up to all that you've done so far, like your games, animations, man. Respect. Anyway, I have two questions for you. Firstly, you were a decent producer, by the way. There's some aspects even where you were better than me. So my question on that is, did you quit? Are you ever gonna make music again? Like personally, I'd want you to come back and make music. And secondly, what's your honest opinion on Ubisoft games? Because to me, I think they're bang average. For starters, like if you played one Far Cry, you've basically played every Far Cry. Yeah, so what's your honest opinion on Ubisoft? Cheers.
So, my honest opinion on Ubisoft is that, first of all, thank you so much. It's it's an honor to even hear that um, you love what I'm doing. Secondly, I don't think I was a better producer than you, Ryan Williams. I think you are much more on a different class. Cause what I used to remember is I was most of what I did was I used to rely heavily on presets and very little was of my originality. So, um, would I ever come back? Yes, for sure. If I guess I didn't quit. I just found something that I was a little bit more passionate about. I still do a little bit here and there, but I don't release anything. So, would I maybe I should release something like one or two, maybe once in a while. So it's not that I quit, I just found something interesting. Oh yeah, and Ubisoft are I think they're a terrible company. Not as bad as Activision, but yeah, their games are very repetitive, especially like the Far Cry series. They can get very repetitive. The storylines are almost similar, and the graphics, I wasn't very impressed by Far Cry 6 considering that they're a AAA company and they've got a big budget. Yeah. So maybe I think they should do something about it. And next question is, I actually have one. What's your proudest accomplishment? I actually love this question. Um my proudest accomplishment is doing what I love, and I guess I can say making making the people that are closest to me happy, and just making everyone happy in general. I like making people happy. I like making my friends happy. I just like people being satisfied with something. I know I can't make everyone happy, but I try my best to make everyone feel at home. So I think that's the most proudest accomplishment that I have, besides, well, making games, but I think that one really touches me. I love this question. Gets me into my element. Anyway, so that's all for like version 1. I want to answer the rest of the questions in version 2 and 3. I split this into 3 parts because I thought that it might be a little bit too long, and yeah, some of you probably might not stand it. Maybe can we answer one question? Maybe I can try answer one question before we go. I can try maybe one. Let me see. Okay. What are my plans for machine learning? Okay, so the plans that I have for machine learning, first of all, I think I'm into AI very much. I use AI most of the time. I use AI in my games. I have to make my characters act human. That's why I use AI. So the plans that I have for machine learning is I have this game where it's supposed to basically train itself to play itself, and over time get better at it and master the game itself. So I also use like machine learning to basically on like WhatsApp, like I'm trying to work on this AI where it just basically tries to learns the way I text and then tries to replicate that. It's not the best, but yeah, it's still in the works. I think that will be all for this video. Hope you guys see you in the next video, and keep safe. Please wash your hands, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care and goodbye. Bye. Oh God, I need. have to go eat something. I've not eaten anything in like a long time.